Corporate Like Entertainment presents NBA Playoffs Edition. I'm your host, Phil Roberts.
I'm Paul.
I'm Manny.
So today we talk about the NBA Playoffs, West matchups, East matchups, and shit like that. So in the East we got it's the Bucks and Pistons, Celtics and Pacers,
Sixers and
Nets, which is on now.
Magic.
Raptors, Magic. We're gonna start with the East. The Bucks and Pistons. Who do you think gonna win that series?
The Bucks are gonna win that, I think, easily.
Easy. What? Give me how many games?
Hopefully that is sweep. I think they're gonna sweep. I can't see the Pistons getting one game.
I don't think they're gonna sweep.
I don't think they're gonna sweep either. Because Bucks they can be brain dead sometimes.
Yeah, they a little suspect.
Yeah, they can be brain dead sometimes.
The bright lights and big stage. That's why I was saying we gonna learn a lot about
the Bucks. Yeah.
Trust me, that's a sweep. It's a sweep.
I think Bucks it's gonna be 4-1. I got the Pistons winning one game.
I can't see them winning the game, man.
I think if
they have zero answer.
Me personally, I think if Blake would have been healthy, I think they would have gave him a run for the game.
Is he out?
I don't think
he's not. Yeah.
He not healthy at all.
Yeah.
He can't do shit with Giannis. People forget Giannis is on both ends of that court.
Yeah.
Dominating. He dominates the game offensively, defensively, rebounding. Like there's not they don't have an answer for him. And then they got in every position. I think they got the upper hand in every other position. From point guard to they got the upper hand.
They got a pretty decent bench.
I cannot see Detroit winning.
I think Drummond gonna have a hell of a series.
I highly disagree with that.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think Henson can do anything with him.
You talking about that bright lights, big city stuff? He going in the spotlight against arguably the MVP of the league. He's not. I can't see him stepping up like that, and not stepping up enough to win the game either.
He don't got enough. Yeah, like I just said, if Blake was healthy, they would give him a run for their money.
I don't even think Blake probably would have got him a game if he was healthy.
I don't think they would have got 3.
Hell no.
And so we got the next matchup, Celtics and Pacers.
I think this is probably gonna be the best matchup out of the East.
If all the people was playing, I would have had the Pacers winning.
But the Pacers still.
I would have had the Pacers winning. But I think it'll be 4-2 Celtics.
Yeah.
I'll say 4-2, but all the people was playing probably 4-3 either way.
And that's only because of the Celtics locker room clearly is a mess.
Yeah, definitely.
If they were still how they were last year, then I don't think it would be a problem. But they got internal issues.
Absolutely.
So who knows how far they're gonna go? You know, when you got your best player constantly talking down on the rest of the team, it's like
they're not on the same page either.
Yeah, nobody on that team is on the same page.
I think playoff time they'll get it together. I think the coach. I think like far as the Celtics. I think Kyrie, he gonna zone in.
That's why I'm thinking playoff Kyrie.
He gotta quit bitching though. Just play ball, man.
Get that from his counterpart LeBron. So he wasn't really doing it like that. And now he's more vocal. And I just wish he shut the fuck up, honestly. In the next series we got.
I mean, his mentor was very vocal.
Yeah, but you talking Kobe?
Absolutely.
But it was in a different way though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but in a different way though. It's not, you know what I'm saying? He's not running to the public as Kyrie was. I don't think so.
He was, Kobe was, but I mean,
I don't think.
I think the way Kyrie.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he was bitching.
You gotta keep that same energy.
Yeah, he was bitching though, but
he was.
Oh yeah, he was bitching. Yeah, but it's in a different way.
I think Kyrie was doing it way too prematurely. Like
that's what I'm saying. You just got there off an injury. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, prematurely.
You can't just, you know, the Sixers and the Nets. That's gonna be another good series. But I don't think the Nets have enough yet. like we talked about earlier, they a player short.
Yeah,
I believe.
Man, they are.
The Sixers kind of loaded.
They didn't look like an Anthony Davis.
They are.
Like
they
that.
are solid. They are solid competitors,
team.
man. Like from top to bottom, like 1 through 5, they don't got no bums on their team.
Yeah,
I'm just not a fan of their best player, D'Angelo Russell. I'm not a fan of him.
He did.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, they was holding him back in the whole
He made
situation.
an all-star.
I don't think.
Yeah. So you telling me he's not an
You
all-star?
think so?
I mean, he made the All-Star team, though. He is an All-Star.
He's gonna make it a bunch of times.
Think so? Yeah, I think he did. He had a lot of growth.
He always been an all-star though, for real.
He had a lot of growth. I ain't gonna lie. But I got the Sixers 1-4 too. But I feel like it can go either way.
I don't think it can go either way. I agree with you on the 4-2.
I expect the Sixers to win because of the talent.
Yeah,
They got way more.
I think it's 4-2, and they got a guy.
I don't think it's gonna be 4-2.
Jimmy Butler, absolutely.
4-1.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think 4-2.
They got guys on the Sixers that have shit to prove. Like Jimmy Butler, he gotta win for just the sake of.
short mentally though.
I don't think so. He trolls to get in people's head. He ain't immature. He just trolling. He the perfect troll. Like he just fuck with you to get in your head.
Yeah.
But Jimmy Butler, if he don't win, all that shit he was talking about, like leaving Minnesota and all that, because he want to win, all that shit goes out the window if he don't win.
I don't agree with that.
I agree with that. Because
I don't agree with that.
He got to show up.
But if he lose, then
I don't agree with that because how loaded the team is, it ain't all just on him.
But he got to play his part.
He don't play his part.
Got to. If he don't, then it's
He's
a problem.
going to though. When have he not showed up?
That's true. Once he just out of the court, that's true.
He shows up.
Yeah.
It's like motherfuckers ain't on the same page with him. So it's like a frustrating. It's a frustrating situation.
That's the Minnesota situation.
No, it was when he was with the Bulls. After Tom Thibodeau left, he was never the same far as like a team oriented player.
Yeah.
You never heard nothing about him like a distraction type.
In my opinion, he never was a team oriented player. He always wanted to prove that
I think
he himself was the best.
Because he had a chip on his shoulder. I mean, he come from Marquette. Nobody knew about him.
But
He was just a strictly defensive player. He was not this good offensively coming out of college. He was a lockdown defender.
Right.
So now he just transitioned his game.
But
More so like a Kawhi Leonard.
I definitely got the Sixers winning this one. I think
I expect them.
If the Nets play their best, they can get 2 games out of it.
I think they don't get 2 games.
If I'm saying they gotta play their best.
I don't got them getting 2 games.
They gotta play their best.
I don't even got them getting this game.
They getting this one.
No, they not. You see what the quarter is?
Yeah, it's still the same.
And that's the reason why I don't like D'Angelo Russell. He got the green light to shoot.
Yeah.
That's why he's looking that great.
That's because they ain't got nobody. His overall game is great.
Nah, hell no.
I don't think it's great.
Hell no.
I think it's good.
He don't have no overall game.
His defense
First
sucks.
of all, he plays 0 defense.
Alright.
Defense sucks. But the Raptors and Magics, I mean, no
I got a
brainer.
sweep.
Yeah, I got a sweep too.
That's easy sweep.
Yeah.
Raptors, Magic don't have a shot in the hell. They ain't about to.
I don't think they're gonna get a game unless everyone get injured on the Raptors. For real, I ain't getting a game at all.
Right.
So,
shoot to the West real quick.
now we're gonna do the East finals.
So if it's Bucks and Celtics, then
Sixers and Raptors. Bucks and Celtics. I got the Bucks.
I got the Celtics.
that one, I keep teeter-tottering back and forth. I just believe, in my opinion, the Celtics have all the better team. They have the better coach. They have all that.
Like shit.
I think Al Horford gonna play a huge role in that series.
Yeah, but I just got a feeling that this is Giannis' year. Like,
I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
I like him.
That dude playing with a huge chip on his shoulder, and he backing up all this
we
talk.
definitely gonna find out, but I'm not buying it. Until he show me, I'm not buying it.
What about the Sixers and Raptors series? If
I'm going
you know,
with the Raptors. I'm going with the Raptors on that.
I'm going Raptors too. I don't think
give
Sixers.
2 games.
I don't think the Sixers are experienced enough and have enough chemistry to beat the Raptors in a 7-game series.
Who do you have going to the finals out of these?
I fight back and forth with it. I could be slightly biased, but I'm going with the Bucks. But if you have the Raptors, you can't argue.
I'm going with what I've been going with all year long. As soon as I seen Kawhi get on that team, finals, and then it just validated it with Marc Gasol. So it's like that's just ridiculous. Like they front line.
That's crazy.
It's 7 feet, 6'8", 6'5", 6'6", and then you got Kyle Lowry, a big bulky guy. I mean,
he's physical.
I mean, the jury's still out on him, but I think with all the talent that they got, I think it'll kind of like lay the pressure off.
I think those type of players fit well to Kyle Lowry. I don't think DeRozan.
I don't think DeRozan ever fit.
They didn't fit with Lowry at all.
I mean, they made it work.
They made it work.
But
it can only get them to a certain level. And
they wasn't gonna ever beat the
Cavs. They weren't gonna ever beat the Cavs anyway. But I don't know. It's between the Bucks and Raptors. I just don't know who's gonna come out.
Either way, pick is a good pick regardless.
I think it all depends on how tough the Bucks series, the tough they series.
I think like me personally, I think Kawhi can neutralize Giannis. And if things get out of hand for him defensively, you still got Serge Ibaka that can be on the block, and then you still got Marc Gasol that can be on the block. So he's not gonna be able to get to the rack as easy as he's going to.
That's what everybody been saying all year, and he been.
But what other team? But what other
posting up centers.
But what other team got the size like him?
Look at what he was doing to Blake Griffin.
What other team got the size like them in the East? You can't name them.
Again, man. That guy's on super
check. Giannis.
He can.
You better be some damn good shit.
It depends on how Giannis.
Man, he the best defensive player in the country, in the world.
But if you're not conditioned right.
He has to be fucking conditioned right. The fucking lock down a defender and still score 20 points.
I think.
I disagree.
What?
Yeah, I disagree. You can have all the defense in the world, but if you're tired.
But do he ever look tired?
I mean, no, but in this series,
7-game series,
he's gonna get tired. Up and down that court, he's gonna get tired.
Man, that nigga was banging since the Miami Heat series. Nigga, when he got the MVP. That and D-Wade and Brian, and that's when Brian was a monster.
Brian was terrified of.
No, but he had no injuries back then. Injuries play a part into your condition. You can't condition like you want.
He had to guard Dwayne Wade and LeBron James in that series.
He was young. Yeah, back then he was young. Now he's old. He's had a couple of injuries.
He's not that injured.
But when you,
he's not that injured.
I don't think so. He just ain't want to play there no more.
He playing
why
politics,
he so much,
dude.
That's on him.
He playing politics.
And he had a year off. Not a year off basketball. How long he had off of basketball?
No, they lied to him.
That's they got nothing to do with basketball. I get the line, but when you know, again.
No, but the thing is, I think he got all the way healthy and was like, you know what? Fuck y'all. Y'all gonna do me like that?
But you think he working out as much as he was if he was on the team?
He work out with. You know who he work out with?
Kobe.
It don't matter if it's Kobe or Michael Jordan. If you're not working out with a team and like the team.
No, that team already. To me, the Raptors, all they needed. That was a perfect puzzle piece.
It was.
It wasn't for him.
No, it was.
Perfect puzzle piece.
It was.
It was the perfect piece.
Everybody forgetting the Bucks have solid ass players. They have another All-Star on the team as well.
They ain't got no other All-Star.
Middleton,
He not an All-Star, man.
I think All-Star.
If he ain't an All-Star,
he's a very good player.
If he ain't an All-Star, then D'Angelo Russell ain't an All-Star.
What do you rather have, Russell or Middleton?
On my team?
Yeah.
Middleton.
He don't like D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell don't play.
That's why I have Middleton too, though.
D'Angelo Russell plays zero defense and he just jacked up threes.
He does shoot a lot.
I don't know. I think
he's not. D'Angelo Russell is not all that efficient. Like he can score.
I don't think he's efficient.
That's it though. Like what else does he do?
Hey, y'all gonna hate Mini Westbrook?
No, don't go there.
Mini.
He ain't no mini.
You
Nothing. Listen, you gotta put some respect on Brody's name. Averaging a triple-double 3 years in a row. Come on, man.
This league sucks. It is what it is. Niggas scoring 150 points. You better get at least a double-double. At least a double-double. Niggas wasn't scoring 150 back in the day. If they did, it was in fourth overtime. They had what they had now, 60 in the second quarter. Come on, man. Where the defense at? You gotta think about it. It's easy to score. It's easy to
get the Raptors and the Bucks. Okay, go to the matchups. I got Bucks. Go to the matchups. Top to bottom. Who is they?
Bledsoe's guarding Lowry. I got Bledsoe.
Yeah.
Lowry's inconsistent.
But Lowry is Lowry.
I think they're on the same page.
Oh shit, he's super.
I think they're on the same page.
Lowry is
you tripping?
Kyle Lowry is very
okay. I'm just gonna throw that on the back burner. Okay, so shooting guard.
Hey,
Danny Green.
And is it Malcolm Brogdon or he a backup piece?
I'm giving that edge to Danny Green.
Well, Malcolm, right?
You talking about Brogdon, whatever his name is?
Brogdon, yeah. He injured though, ain't he? Or is he back?
I mean, and then you got.
I don't care. I'd rather have Malcolm. I don't like Danny Green, but I'm gonna get the edge of Danny Green. Because he has
He can shoot. Green can shoot and he plays defense.
Yeah.
I'll give that edge to Green.
Okay, we go. Well, Kawhi, that's a wash. But I mean, he got Middleton.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be checking Middleton.
Who? Kawhi?
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
I don't think he is.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. They're not gonna give. That's that load management shit. They're not gonna make Kawhi check.
Yes, no. Kawhi don't check him.
They're not gonna make.
Kawhi don't play them type of games, bro. Like Kawhi ain't on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a man. I've been watching this dude since he came in the game. Like
he don't have his fucking hands full. Then I'll tell you that.
I don't think so.
I think what the Raptors gonna do is throw different bodies on them all game. They're not gonna just have to like. They're not gonna be like Kawhi. Yeah, they're not gonna be like Kawhi.
If you can check LeBron James, I'm talking about legitimately check them one-on-one. If you can check a LeBron James and a Kevin Durant, you can fucking check anybody. Giannis ain't better than Kevin Durant.
No,
he not better than LeBron James. So it's like, what the fuck makes him so goddamn more special than these guys?
I guess because you do everything besides shoot well.
And what is Kawhi gonna do? Neutralize the fuck out of him getting to the cup.
That's gonna open more for other players. That team is
who on that team got enough experience when the pressure get thick to make them shots.
And it goes to my point. That's why they're losing.
That's why I keep.
That's why.
Yeah. That's why I keep teeter-tottering back and forth.
They ain't got no. It all depends on who do they have if Giannis not doing nothing. I'm talking about Giannis getting control during the game. Who else do they have the lead on to pick up the load?
Middleton. Merited.
Offensively. Merited gonna get canceled out, man.
I don't think.
Because you're gonna have Serge. You're gonna have Serge or Mark. He gonna get canceled out.
Yeah. So if Merited played the top half of the key, I think
you got Ibaka or Marc Gasol that plays the top two. So
that series is gonna be determined off. For one,
I think it might be a sweep, man.
Hell no.
I put money on that.
Man, hell no.
I said it might. I ain't gonna put no money.
It's gonna get determined by the pace of who determines the pace.
It might get handled.
Because if it's a half court game, then it can go either way. If they slow the game down, but if they run
they're not gonna go slow.
If they running, I get an edge to the Bucks.
I don't get an edge to the Bucks.
Marc Gasol, that's gonna cancel his.
Toronto got the guys that can run.
Yeah.
Siakam.
That's off the bench though.
One dude injured though. He had a.
What you gonna do? You gonna sit Marc Gasol?
He took the taken out.
You gonna sit? Got Siakam.
Yeah.
Gonna sit Gasol.
So y'all got in the finals.
I got Raptors. I'm gonna go Warriors.
But all that being
said, we ain't go to West yet.
With all that being said,
Raptors are best.
As of right now, I'm gonna say Raptors. It depends on
whether you can't be changing your shit now.
I never picked.
I got Bucks, but if it can go either way, but I'm gonna pick Bucks.
I think it's depends on.
Probably gonna be the Raptors.
Can we get a clear team, please?
It depends. It depends on who has the tougher playoff run.
I got the Raptors.
I think it's whoever had the toughest playoff run.
So who you picking?
I just said the Raptors.
Okay, so you got the Raptors.
I think they got an easier road.
I got the Raptors. I don't even have the Bucks in the finals. By the way, I was just going by the matchups. I think the Celtics gonna beat the Bucks.
All right, so if it's Celtics and Raptors, who you?
I got Raptors going all the way. I had them like a long ass time ago. As soon as when Kawhi came on the team, that's all they needed. That's all they needed.
In my opinion, if it's Celtics Raptors, I'm going with the Celtics.
I'm not.
They too small, Paul.
Very small.
They too small.
Hear me out.
Real quick. You can go to the West.
The Celtics, all those guys, you talking about Kawhi Leonard, they got all the guys that's the same size that he gonna be having to check. They got a lot of people to throw at him.
They only got one offensive threat.
Who?
That's a huge threat. It's Kyrie.
Tatum? What about Tatum?
You just brain dead some games.
No, I'm talking about far as I can kind of be
look at how Tatum played against LeBron.
No,
like, come on, man.
Look, I love Jason Tatum, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes down to the playoff shit, when Kyrie is neutralized, I just don't see them having enough offense.
If they play as a team, they will.
I don't think so.
They play like last year's team,
and they got the better coach.
Yeah, but they
don't matter about the coach.
Man, yes, I do.
We're gonna go to the West, man.
It don't matter about that.
The West matchup, you got the Warriors and Clippers. I got Warriors 4-1.
I got Warriors 4. See, that's sweet. Hey, you got the Clippers winning again, man. Hell no, man.
Rockets and Jazz.
I might be the Warriors trying to take a night off or something.
Yeah, I think they'll have a night off, for real. I think that shit.
I think a night off they still.
Listen, they can sit down. They can sit down 2 of their starters.
Yeah, they can sit down 2 of them.
I like the Clippers team though.
Clippers team is pretty decent. Though.
Yeah, I like them.
That's an easy sweep.
Rockets and Jazz. I got the Rockets, but it can go either way. I got it 4-3. Rockets 4-3.
I got the Rockets in 4-2.
I got 4-1.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, I just don't think they.
The Jazz just ain't.
I don't think the Rockets. Who's gonna contain Gobert?
Man,
I mean, they got Capella. They got Capella and Fareed on the block, and they got
Capella coming off for injury.
They got what's the name too? Nene. Yeah, they got Nene too. They got some.
Gobert is not
the third guy coming off.
I ain't worried about Gobert. Gobert
he trash on offense.
Defensively though,
he trash.
Man, it don't matter. James Harden blows.
When you apply pressure to the Rockets, they're not that good. You have to apply pressure. Teams don't know that for whatever reason. You have to apply pressure. When you apply pressure, you'll get 9 4 from Harden.
If Chris Paul, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I got the Warriors going because of DeMarcus Cousins. But if Chris Paul can stay healthy, I think they can get to the finals.
I don't.
They would have made it to the finals last year if he would have been hurt. No. You don't think they would have knocked off the Celtics or the Warriors?
There's always what ifs. You can go with the Blazers and OKC.
James Harden don't show up when it's money time in the playoffs.
I said if Chris Paul there with him.
Chris Paul can't carry them against no Warriors team by himself. That's a lot to ask for.
It's not by himself.
This late in his career.
He got the MVP on this team.
Man, we gonna talk about that part later too.
Just throw the Blazers and OKC.
This is the matchup I want to see.
I got either way. 4-3 either way, but I'm gonna.
OKC matchup. That's the one I want to see the most. Just because of Damian Lillard and
Russell Westbrook.
All year long they've been, battling each other.
I think OKC.
But OKC is gonna win that one, in my opinion, easily. Unfortunately for the Blazers, I got the Blazers winning 1 or 2 games, possibly.
They can go either way.
Nah, they don't have an answer for Paul George.
If they don't have an answer
for Paul George.
If Blazers had Nurkic or whatever, he wasn't injured, I would have had the Blazers win.
Hell no. The Blazers just, and it's unfortunate for Lillard because it happens every year. They just don't have enough. They don't have enough. He can't do it all by himself against these powerhouse Western teams. They don't have enough.
And they got cancer now, don't they?
Huh?
They got cancer now?
That shit ain't gonna matter. I think, is he even hurt? I think he's bugging.
Nah, he ain't hurt.
That shit ain't gonna matter anyway. He ain't no factor no more.
I got young Brody.
Right. Triple double. Mr. Triple double.
Yeah, 30% field goal percentage. 29, 27.
It don't fucking matter.
4 games to 1. Let's go.
Y'all want to bet?
I'm gonna get him 2 games just cause.
4-3.
4-2, man. They ain't going no 7 games.
4-3 either way, I think. But I don't want the Blazers to win. So we can go with the Nuggets and Spurs. I got Nuggets 4-2. I said 2 because
I got the Spurs.
That series gonna go 7 games.
I think the Spurs gonna beat them.
I got 4.
That series gonna go 7 games. I want the Spurs to win, but I just don't know.
I don't want the Spurs to win. I understand the Spurs.
Yeah, I don't want them to win either.
I can't stand LaMarcus Aldridge.
That's who gonna determine how far they get. Period.
But I just think the coaching. I think the coaching, and I refrain that because I did say a little bit ago that the coaching not gonna matter. But I think the coaching is matter. I just refrain.
You refrain. So it's allowed. That's all it's allowed. It's allowed. Thanks for admitting you're wrong. I appreciate it. Go ahead. I like that.
Something that Phil don't do too often.
No, get out of here. I don't get it. I go all the time. Goddamn. Go ahead.
That's another segment. But like the team coaching, I just think Pop he gonna get the job done against them.
That's the only reason I was.
I think he gonna neutralize. I think he gonna put a game plan to neutralize the big guy.
Hell no, I don't think he can. Who gonna stop him? Aldridge?
Listen,
Aldridge ain't stopping him. I don't care.
He ain't stopping him, but
and they got Millsap.
He gonna have his hands tied up to what if Aldridge actually comes to play? That's a chance.
That's a jury still.
What's the chance? 10%? 12%?
What is? It's all.
I give them 2 games just because of the coaching. That's why. That's the only reason.
At this point, Aldridge he absolutely gotta come out and ball because the last couple of years he been fucking disappearing.
I mean, he does his thing. It's just not when it counts.
Man, that shit don't. Not when they need him to. That's when he fucking shows up.
I got them winning 4 games to 2.
I think that series going 7, man.
Let's do the Warriors and Rockets.
Warriors.
I got Warriors. 4-2.
That's the Monstars, man.
See,
you playing the Monstars.
I had the Warriors because of
even though nobody wants them. Even though nobody wants them to win, but it's what can you do?
I got the Warriors. I would not be surprised if the Rockets beat them if Chris Paul is healthy. It's all on the health of Chris Paul. Every time the Warriors have got past Chris Paul injury issue for quite some time now. Even when he was with the Clippers, he had the hamstring issue. They was beating them. Then they lost. So it's like, for me, it's all about how healthy he is. But I do got them winning, but it would not surprise me if they.
But like
I think some type of injury gonna happen to him. It always happens.
This year though, I gotta tip my hat off to the other Rockets players besides Harden and Chris Paul.
Tucker.
Yeah, like PJ Tucker
putting in work.
Yeah, them dudes putting in some.
Fareed, I don't know. Like Fareed,
re-emerged again.
They putting in work. So I mean, that's gonna be probably the best series of the playoffs.
Play them.
No, the Warriors definitely don't want to play them.
No, they don't want to play them.
They don't want to play them. Let's go to the next matchup. Either Blazers or OKC against the Nuggets. Either one. I got the Nuggets.
I got OKC.
OKC is winning.
Well, I don't even have the Nuggets in it, so I don't have them advancing.
Man, OKC is.
I got OKC. I got OKC beating the Spurs.
OKC gonna beat either the Spurs or the Nuggets. Either way.
Not the Nuggets.
Shit, I ain't taking the Nuggets out.
So Warriors and what you want to bet? What we betting?
What we betting?
Nuggets and OKC?
No, what we doing?
Nuggets and OKC?
Yeah, okay.
How much? 50.
50. Let's go.
All right, Four. Remember, right? You're on camera, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're on camera. Nuggets and Nuggets and what is it? Nuggets and who? Okay, see. Okay, I got Nuggets. Who you got?
I'm going with OKC.
I'm gonna take my 50. I'm gonna take my 50. I'm gonna take my 50. I'm gonna take my 50 in 2 weeks because they not getting past San Antonio. So what if they lose? You gotta think about that one.
Smart guy. You have to know that, baby. I don't know. It gotta be Nuggets and OKC. It gotta be Nuggets and OKC. We won't revisit that.
We gotta revoke it then.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
All right. So
when it get to that time, we'll bet.
So if we got the Warriors,
well,
OKC.
Tecate.
Unfortunately, and I would be sorry. I don't know, but
the Warriors and
the Warriors is taking that.
I got Warriors regardless.
Warriors going to the final.
They got DeMarcus Cousins. That's the. They got him was like. I don't know, but
to be honest with you, he's not even like a necessity.
He's not even.
He's there.
He's there. Yeah, that's how
he's there whenever they need him. But I don't think we don't need him like that. Like I don't think they would need him.
It's just the name.
They need him.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
Against the OKC or the Nuggets,
they don't need him.
They need him for his presence.
Man, he just there.
Presence. I'm telling you.
They don't need him.
I'm telling you, that team is not as good as they used to be anymore.
I think they got comfortable.
I think they ain't as tight as they used to be no more.
I don't think they as good as they used to be. Everybody catching up to them.
That's
See how they gotta keep adding these massive weapons on their team like that. You think? Let me ask you this: if Kevin Durant did not go to the Warriors, what would the Cavs have done? Do you think the Cavs would have lost to them?
No.
I think so.
I think they would have won.
Fuck no.
That's very dumb.
They would have definitely.
That's why LeBron was so mad. They stepped on his plans. It was all mapped out for LeBron to get like 3 straight rings. Then Kevin Durant comes doing this, so it's like I don't know.
So who you? So Warriors.
I got the Warriors. I got Warriors and Raptors.
Great.
How many games that series gonna go?
Oh man, that's tough to call, man.
I got 4-2.
Warriors.
4-2.
I'm gonna go 7.
I was gonna say the same thing. 7 games. I think that's the best finals.
Kevin Durant don't want no smoke with
Litter.
Yeah.
And then when you go matchup wise,
they match up beautifully.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
State Warriors.
That's the best finals matchup.
They got the guys to match up with them. You got the big guys,
right?
And then as far as like pick and roll, they love to pick and roll. You got the guys that can pick and that can guard that pick and roll.
So real quick, just for kicks and giggles, whatever. Say the Rockets take the Warriors out, and say the Bucks end up making it to the finals. Say the finals.
I got Bucks.
Buckets Rockets.
Right, Bucks.
I think so.
I think the Rockets beats any team in the except for the Raptors. I think if the Warriors is in the Raptors' way to me, as far as like winning a championship.
All right, what about this? Celtics Raptors.
I had the Celtics and the Raptors playing each other.
I mean Celtics and Rockets. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Celtics.
I'll take the Rockets.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking the Celtics.
I'll take the Rockets. I just don't think no team in the East can beat them other than the Raptors. I think the Warriors and the Rockets it's kind of a wash. It's kind of a wash with the health of Chris Paul, and then I think the Warriors can beat the Raptors, but I don't think the Rockets can beat the Raptors.
All this should be sound like my thing against the Rockets. All this sounds great, but
I'm just going off of
James Harden is a regular season player. I don't care what nobody says. Like
I'm just going off of what I seen.
This motherfucker
I'm just going off of what I seen in the playoffs last year. They was rolling until I done said it about 10 times.
Yeah, but you the best player player and all that. Like, come on, man. That's your time.
So Warriors win the championship?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Win the championship.
Unfortunately.
Who's the MVP of the league?
Ooh,
I'm gonna have to.
This year is Giannis.
I'm gonna have to go James Harden again.
This year is Giannis. Giannis's year.
I got
man.
to.
Going Giannis.
He took the Bucks. The Bucks have the #1 record, and come on, man.
I'm going Giannis.
Man, he took them over 60 games. You gotta get that's
they
this
have
man's.
a good little.
That's this man's coming out.
Great.
No, he had a great scoring streak.
But Kobe had 50 games in a row or some shit.
He passed all that.
Yeah, but MVP.
But listen,
Kobe played on a garbage ass team.
But listen, this is the same thing.
I hate the MVP. I hate the MVP.
It is.
It's stupid.
Because the criteria changes every year. You give it to the best player on the best team. That's what it was when Steph Curry was winning.
I just feel like
now you got.
I'm going off of because James won last year, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
So I'm going off of the season he's having this year.
Better year than Giannis's year?
No, I'm talking about James is having a better year than he had last year, and he won MVP.
How efficient is he?
But if you depending on what you're going off of, if you're going off them stats and all that shit, Giannis is having a better year. Like, he having a better year.
Pull up James Harden stats.
And this is my reason why Giannis should win it. For one, the dude is damn near he a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah. He's doing it on both ends. James Harden is scoring, and he is moving that offense around. I ain't gonna take that away from him either. But all his accolades is offensive.
But 2018 season, right?
He had injury. He had a lot of. They played through a lot of. He played with the team injured for a big time of the year, though.
But who has the better team, too?
That's debatable.
I think the Rockets.
Yeah, because you got a Hall of Fame. You got 2 Hall of Famers on the same team. So
and if you look at the gap between their best player and the next best player, I think the gap for the Bucks is huge. Their next best player is Middleton.
Yeah.
And then you look at the Rockets. The Rockets got how many players better than Middleton? They got at least like 3 players.
Shit, I would take Tucker over Middleton.
That's what I'm saying. So.
Yeah,
and that's the reason why I would give
Middleton was an all-star.
Right.
So put up Harden stats real quick.
And that's the reason why I would give the edge to Giannis. That's this dude
averaging 27.7,
just that dude
12.5 rebounds and almost 6 assists a game, shooting 57%. Well,
and that's just the offensive stats. Look at his defensive stats.
He can't shoot.
Not at all.
And then
he's not taking no outside shots. That's all in the paint.
Yeah, and that's why that percentage.
For all them stat heads, Harden is averaging. He is averaging steals wise. He averaging a couple steals a game, but everybody named Mama know James Harden don't play defense.
Yeah.
Period.
Those loose balls again.
So I'm giving the edge. I'm giving the edge.
Right?
I'm giving the edge.
Harden.
Hold on, let me look right now. But I'm looking at for the MVP, man. You got to get that to
not
Giannis,
yet,
man.
not yet. He gonna get one.
You got to get that to Giannis.
He gonna get one.
You got to give it.
He's not gonna
this
get
is
it.
Breakout year.
He's not gonna get it.
This is breakout year.
I'll put
man.
money on it. He won't get it.
I ain't betting that.
I ain't betting on that. I ain't betting on
James Harden about to get it. James Harden debatably could have won a couple years ago too. So it's like you can't really deny James the MVPs.
The year that everybody.
And I'm not even let me be crystal clear on this.
I can't stand.
I am not a James Harden fan at all. I can't stand him.
He averaging 37. 6.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, shooting 44%.
All offensive.
Yeah. He had to.
Okay, but Giannis
I don't think he had to. I think that Rocket team's pretty good.
Look at the injuries on that team.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Go ahead and look back on the injuries and how long them people was injured for.
Giannis is
Clint Capella.
Who else was it that was injured? But Gordon can step up. Tucker can step up. Green can step up.
Gordon wasn't injured.
I don't remember.
He always injured.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me if he was injured. Won't surprise me.
It's like I said, the two factors that you got to consider is the gap between their next best player and Harden has 4 players better than Middleton, and that's just like the team was better.
I wouldn't say 4 players.
Man, so you want to pick Gordon over? You want to pick him over?
I don't like. Me personally, I don't like Gordon. I just think
Gordon,
I think he just stands in the corner and shoot the ball.
Gordon,
that's true.
Gordon,
Chris Paul, he a hell of a shooter, but Middleton gonna give you way more than this guy that needs to really get in the gym. Like he's out of shape.
Conditioning sucks.
Like he built like Darren Williams from back in the day. So it's like, but he continues to keep himself.
So that was
that ain't debatable to me.
There's Chris Paul.
To me, it's not.
What, MVP or
no? Who's better between Gordon and Middleton?
I'm just saying it's still arguably 3 to 4 players that's better than Chris Middleton. That gap, you know what I'm saying? The next best player on the team. And then defensively, Giannis is doing it on the defensive end too, man. Like.
Not hard. That's why I edged Giannis.
And listen, if we going off the same criteria as they always have been, the Bucks are the #1 team in the East. 60 wins. He did that. Giannis got them over 60 wins this year.
He didn't just do that.
They play well together.
They play well together. It ain't no him carrying.
You're giving it to the best player on the best team, right? That's what everybody always say.
Dumbass criteria. Yeah, I give
dumbass criteria.
Who you got MVP?
Giannis.
I got Giannis. He played both sides of the fence.
And another thing, people need to stop disrespecting Russell Westbrook. The man's averaging a triple-double.
Yeah.
He needs to be in that talk.
I forgot.
Like, people don't even put him in the talk for MVP at all.
What's his field goal percentage? I forget.
Who gives a fuck about his field goal percentage?
I just want to ask a question. You know what? Actually, let me look it up. I'll look it up.
Go ahead, man.
I'll look
45%.
I guarantee. I'll put my life on the line and ain't 45%.
Yo, you about to be mad.
I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
He's mad. 44 or 45?
Big mad.
42. 42.
See, you can't. All that shit is out the window. And the crazy thing is, everybody be like, everybody be like, oh, he's stat chasing and doing this. If that's the case, then why ain't nobody else doing it? If it's that easy,
I do think it's that easy.
Hey, Phil. Nah. Shout out to Brody for the triple.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's that easy, everybody will be doing it.
And he represented for Nip too.
2020 and
2020 with the brothers 60s, man.
I like that.
RIP. Yeah, but I think people need to put some respect on his name. Like, they consider Paul George
is on his name.
No, they consider Paul George in the MVP talks before they consider
who you rather have, Westbrook or George? I already know who you gonna pick.
Yeah, you ain't got
who you rather have?
I'm going Westbrook.
Brody, man.
Easily.
George.
I'm going Westbrook.
He just don't. It's not that type of activity is not in the league no more.
It's not
like the triple double or what?
Like, it's fucking aggression, like it's nastiness. Like you want to rip your fucking heart out. Like,
yeah.
Where have you seen that at? And Phil, I'm shocked. I'm appalled. Right? That you don't like that type of game.
Right. I like
when
I do like that.
Favorite fucking player.
I don't care for him. I wish he played more of a point guard role, and I think if
nobody plays the point guard role.
When she was 41, 42%, you wasn't saying shit.
Yeah, well, sorry, like dude, pass the fucking.
Nobody plays like that's another people. I heard that knock on
40's cool.
See, that's what I see. That's that bullshit I'm talking about, man.
40's fine.
They ain't keeping the same interview.
But I heard that knock on Westbrook. Like, he don't really play the point. Name a point guard in the league that's still playing the point guard position for real.
Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Steph.
Nah, Steph shooting his ass off.
Yeah, he played point guard though. He just got it.
That's a team. That's a team.
But also though, think about this.
Michael Conley is a great player.
Alright, but all the best point guards ain't none of them playing that.
But think of this though, if Westbrook played like someone of a pure point guard, there would be so much
He
better.
never was a no. He was.
Yes, they
He
was.
was really
yes, they was.
He was really a shooting guard, Phil. Coming
Right.
out of
UCLA.
yeah. He was a defensive guy.
How is he not a?
I can't tell.
How is he not
he
playing a
played
point
defense.
guard position and he's getting over 10 assists?
I think the usage rate is so high that you got to kind of balance it.
I like-
but the thing
that's
is
true,
that the game has changed, man.
I know.
These guys really don't be like, I'm going. You the other best player. I'm locking you down, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna score 20 on you.
The thing,
20 on your head. That
he
really
one of the only people that's still trying to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
And like people knock him on his point guard skills.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
People knock him on his point guard skills, but
Phil.
No, he has them though.
Hey, Phil, man.
No, I mean, yeah, but he has them still a little bit.
you can't hate that man forever, man.
Oh, Phil, sorry, he agree. He over here like, yeah.
But he does have them skills. That's the thing. Ain't like he doesn't have them. He has those pure point guards.
Man, he have it.
And he was
Not a pure point guard.
Right, he changed his game to be one. Somewhat. Enough.
Like I said it. KD, come on home.
To where
Go back to
Oh
OKC.
my goodness.
If he go back there, that should be nuts.
I think this is a combination of George and Durant is just
Oh
That
my God.
shit
They
is
wouldn't lose.
retarded.
They wouldn't lose, and they still all young.
Man,
They still all in
I
their
never
20s.
I never even considered that.
That'd be retarded. That wouldn't be even.
That shit would.
George and Durant. That's amazing to me.
Shit, Durant ain't even got to play no defense really.
Hell no.
Shit,
That's like that would be like how it was before with Harden, but you got to upgrade with George.
So I got the window.
I don't know.
I don't like Harden, but
Yeah.
Harden having
Yeah.
he on the tear, man. Dude had
He
30
is.
plus,
He is.
30 point games.
He is.
That's our show for today, man. NBA playoffs.
Right.
So, hey, look at the shirts though. Fuck with us.
Get your shirts. Get your shirts.
25 a shirt. We have them by next week. Fuck
Right.
with us, the merchandise. Appreciate y'all showing love and shit.
Buy a side chicken t-shirt.
Facts. And your stepdad and ugly kids and whoever else. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, y'all show some support, man. Fuck with us. We doing big things.
Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button.
Right.
Subscribe. Videos once a week. Merchandise coming soon. Sooner than you think. Like, come fuck with us.
Right.
So, no bandwagon either.
Don't hop on the wave.
Yeah. Oh man, I see this stuff.
Hey man, peace, love, and positivity, man.
Yeah, he says that.